You're not going to believe this, but I paid full price for this shirt. Yep. But I don't think people realise the power of this shirt, right? In the weekends, I go down to Harvey Norman's and I offer people 50% off shit. You want the microwave, you can have it, right? And then there's this awkward moment at the counter, you know, where the customer's like, but he said we could have it. And the checkout operator's like, he doesn't even work here. And the customer's like, but he's Indian.
But I recently got my taxi license. Woo! I know. And this summer, I'm going to go back to India and practice medicine with it. Fully reversible. I get this though. I did the Biggest Loser about 15 years ago. Yeah. Check it out. And as you can see, I'm winning. No, but here's the truth, right? I've put on about 20 kilos since I was born, and some would say more, but that's a bit rude, right? But I thought to myself, I really need to get my body back into the shape it was when I was 12. So I thought I'd go and get myself one of those watches that monitors my fitness. So I go down to the local mall, and the minute I get there, this person shouts out my name. He's like, Tarun! I'm like, oh no. Who is this person? I have no idea. You know when you get that moment where someone knows you but you don't know them? Have you ever get that? Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? And I'm like, oh no. Clearly at some point, we had two friends in common on Facebook. They've added me and they've stalked the hell out of me, right? So I'm like, oh no, what do I do? And then they're talking to me for ages, like jibber-jabbering for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, who is this person? I have no idea. And so I thought to myself, I know what I'll do. I'll ask them, when was the last time we met? And it might spark a memory. So I said to the guy, hey man, when was the last time we met? He goes, remember? It was on The Biggest Loser. I looked at him and I thought, oh my gosh, you look amazing. You have really kept the weight off. And he goes, I was the cameraman. Once I walked into McDonald's and the gentleman, the minute I walked in, the guy behind the counter handed me an Uber Eats bag. And I said, excuse me, sir, I've just come here to buy some food. And the look on his face, he was so embarrassed, right? Like he had made the biggest mistake of the day. And then sheepishly, he pulled the food closer back towards himself. Now that day, when I discovered the power of my culture, I went and got a cap and a vest embroidered with Uber Eats. I haven't paid for a meal in Auckland for 18 months.
Thanks. So, as Nick was saying, my name is Tarun, and you'll be surprised actually how many people get that wrong. They'll have a tendency to call me, you know, Karen or Darren or Apu, which is kind of racist, right? So I one day started, I created this little system on how to get my name right. I was walking down the street the other day, started chatting to this guy, and the guy goes, so what's your name? And I go, Tarun. And he goes, Sharon! And I go, no. And here comes my little system, right? I go, it's like Aaron, but with a T. And he goes, oh, nice to meet you, Aaron. He wasn't the sharpest tool at all. I literally only got to Nelson this morning, and I haven't been here for a while. Love it. Beautiful city. And I went into one of your local dairies. And when I went inside, I saw the most, how do I put this politely, peculiar thing I had ever seen. I saw these two Caucasian people behind the counter. And I thought to myself, you buggers are stealing our jobs. Make some noise. Anyone who been to a gender reveal party? Who's been to one of those? Yeah, for those of you who don't know what it is, I'll quickly give you a rundown. Basically, it's a party that's been organised so that obviously commercial companies can make more money, right? You've got I don't know how many parties you have before that baby comes. But the gender reveal party is basically, no one knows the gender of the baby. You go to this birthday and there'll either be a cake that you cut, and if it's blue, it's a boy. If it's red, it's a girl, right? And they do it in balloons. There's lots of different ways, cannons, whatever, right? And I think it's kind of redundant, really, in 2023, when the child at any point can change its gender anyway, right? What is the point of having a gender reveal party? It makes no sense. But get this. Indian people, they don't have gender reveal parties at all. They have partner reveal parties. More commonly known to you guys as weddings. And even then, I'm like, oh, hope it's a girl.